What's up, guys? It's Versatile the Wild Child, my brother Ghost,
So,
aka the Wild Wolf Pack, and tonight we're bringing to you episode 2 of Ranting and Raving, my new online television series. Going to be brought to you weekly for the next 365 days of the year, which is an inside scoop in the mind of the Wild Child and how I feel and how I perceive things from my perspective on whatever topic my brother Tilo throws at me for the evening. You can expect to see a number of different topics thrown this way, as well as in the future having new people coming and speaking with me and us engaging in repertoire and debates and conversations as well. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you look forward to seeing it. And feel free at the end of the video to leave a comment, share, please. I'm always anxious to hear what anybody thinks or feels about whatever we're discussing, as long as you can do so in a mature and respectable manner. All right, T-Lord, give me what you got, bro.
All right, the topic is racism in today's society.
Well, okay, I think we may end up having to do like 2 parts of this, because as you know, as you well know, last year I created the organization SCAR, which is an acronym for the Structured Coalition Against Racism, as a man who is legally married to a Caucasian woman and has 2 biracial kids, actually 4 biracial kids. I have a very strong thought process when it comes to how I feel about racism. One thing that really aggravates me and really pisses me off is in our society today, people pretend as if we've evolved as a society, as if we've like grown. Like racism isn't alive anymore, you know? That's a bunch of bullshit. It's sad that 2015 years old, the world is, our society is 2015 years old. I sound like that dumb girl on that Facebook. I mean, it's like, oh my God, guys, like the planet is like 2015 years old and the presidents went to war for our freedom. Anyways, it's sad that in 2015, people are ignorant enough to really believe that has went anywhere. You know, there are some things about our society that just are not going to ever change. And it's sad, but it's true. You know, it really pisses me off when people want to pretend like there's still not white-black issues. There is. I know. I'm married to a white woman. I know I can walk down the street and I see the way people look at us, you know? I got friends, I got brothers who come from families who are still in that mindset of, you know, it's okay to shake hands with a black person or to talk to them, but you better not hang out with them and you better not, you know, have a relationship with a black person. You know, I saw a post on Facebook today where this chick was like, you know, she didn't want to hear nobody on her page posting about how racism is only for white people. And I concur. It's not. Like, African Americans are just, if not more so, racist. Latinos, culturally, they're extremely racist. Not individually, because like I said, I know people from all walks of life, and I know white people who have never had a racial bone in their body. I know black people who have never had a racial bone in their body. I know Latino people who've never had a racial bone in their body. But as a country, man, we're prejudiced and racist as fuck. You know, we stick to our own kind. We don't like to come together. We like to pretend, though. It's cool to pretend. Like, everybody thinks because Obama's president, all of a sudden, you know, the country's not racist anymore. That's some stupid shit. Everything changed because Obama's president. But I swear, I've heard more people say, why is that dumb in office than people who supported it. And you say, well, I mean, look at the number of people who voted were predominantly Caucasian people. Tupac said in one of his songs, and we're not ready to see a black president. I'm not even going to go into how accurate that was and how that brings into question so many things, because he was right. If you look back at this country 10 years ago, who would have ever predicted an African-American man, partially African-American man, being brought into the Oval Office and being black? have never said that. Nobody would ever believe that. So how did it happen? Now that's another ranting and raving. Hint, hint, hint. You guys can go and ask him, Taylor Bearden, go to his Facebook page and say, I want to hear Versatile rant about this. But getting back to the point, it's really sad that people believe it doesn't exist. But I've seen firsthand what racism does to a person. I spent a year in prison where I was called the N-word practically every day. I had people throwing feces and urine at me in my sleep and spitting in my food. And you're gonna tell me it's not real? This is my brother, and I've noticed that a lot of people don't even know how to accept the fact that I love this man. It ain't no homo gay type love. It's my brother, and even if it was, it wouldn't matter. We're people. Love is love. I don't see him as a white person. I see him as somebody who treats me like they're equal, and I care about him and I love him as my brother for that very reason. You know what I'm realizing? I'm realizing that this topic is so in depth and that I don't think there's any possible way I can do this in
just 1 second.
In one segment. But I'm just going to give a little bit more before I leave. Maybe something to make people think about to prepare for when I'm ready to get back in this. I got to sit down and really pour my heart out into this one. But I'm more aggravated at white people who pretend racism isn't alive. I'm more aggravated at anybody who thinks it's okay to hate someone or to judge someone simply because they are African American or white or Latino. At the end of the day, to me, that is the definition of evil. When you can look at somebody and judge them for no other reason than the complexion of their skin. I know so many people have said to me before, you don't sound black. Oh, meow. What does black sound like? I've never heard black talk. But what they really mean to say is, as an African American, you don't sound ignorant as fuck. That's what they really mean to say. And no, I don't. But what does black sound like? Or what does white sound like?
Do tell.
In my opinion, I've never heard a color talk. But I don't want to keep you going on just yet. I want to give you something to come back. Come back to the light. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. I want to give you, we are weird, yes. I want to give you something to look forward to. So if you'd like to hear more of me being weird and crazy, but brutally honest,
Yes.
tune in to episode 2, part 2, coming soon. This is Versatile, the Wild Child, and Ghost.
My telephone just to hear me spit game. I eat $1 bill, then I chew it and spit change. Swallow kerosene, then I burp it and spit flame. But I come dumb hard, my heart I fight with it. Sword my pen, battling right with it. Move fast when I smash. Freight train, Mr. Wiggins when I ball. A game, steady shooter for the star.